Wow! Cool.
Hello everybody, Brett back here again from Universe of Adventures, www.universeofadventures.com. Everything you need to know about weather, aviation, air shows, travel, beer, roller coasters, amusement parks, Detroit sports, everything right there. I totally just winged that whole thing, by the way. I don't have a proper intro for myself put together yet, but nah, it is what it is. Anyway, we're back here again to do Brewer's Advent Calendar from KALEA, imported in the USA by International Distillers and Vintners of Everett, Washington. Now, before I really get going with this, by the time you're watching this video, I'm actually getting ready to upload in real time today. So it's going to be much later down the road after that you're seeing this because I'm a few days behind. But I figured out, I think, loosely how I'm going to upload everything. Just individual videos, and then I'll just do a playlist instead of just doing one long video. So a lot of the stuff that I said in the first video kind of just went down the toilet a little bit. But that's how I'm going to plan to do it, and I'm actually in the process of getting ready to upload my very first video right now. A year or two from now, if for some reason this vlog takes off and my blog takes off, I'm probably going to look back at it and go, wow, I made a fool of myself in those early videos. But you know what? It is what it is. Right now I'm doing it all for fun. I'm doing it to showcase this. I'm doing it to share my passions with everybody out there. So really I'm just putting myself out there, and well, we'll see how it goes. You know, I'm also a performer. I like performing, and this is my way of being real with you while also putting on a production. No, in all seriousness, I really hope you guys are enjoying everything that's going on thus far. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on social media. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all down below. And then, of course, subscribe to the blog, universeofadventures.com, and then go ahead and subscribe here as well. And don't forget to like. So, with that said, there's a lot more coming on the pipeline, and I'm kind of figuring it out as it goes. You probably noticed my very lame introduction at the beginning. It's just a rough cut. I didn't want to wait too long to get these up before, you know, December blew by, and then all of a sudden I'm posting these videos in February. I didn't want that to happen. So that's why that cut's kind of like that. And I know my credits are kind of weird, but you know what? I just had to add a personal touch to it, besides me making a fool of myself on camera. So, that's where we're at with that. So, laugh it up if you want about the foolishness. I'm still getting to drink good beer, so it is what it is, right? Anyway, today is day number 7. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a beer. Another Bob and Doug McKenzie thing there. Anyway. So today is December 7th, which is the day of infamy. We do remember all the lives lost at Pearl Harbor on December 7th of 1941. Big aviation guy, big history buff myself. So that is something to remember today and reflect on. Here, I thought I scouted it out as to what we will be unveiling today. But apparently I lost it. So stay by. Oh, it's in the very far right corner up there. Of course it is. I'm still in pajama pants right now. It's been a busy day, so I'm going to try not to stand up as I do this. But I am wearing nice Lions pajama pants here, so go Lions. We got the win yesterday against the Bears, and hopefully it can continue. But we play Green Bay next week, and that's a very, very tough team. But you never know. I mean, the Giants did beat the Seahawks yesterday, too. So anyway, I don't know what's going to be in here in number 7, so I'm going to go ahead and open it now. And then we'll get it chilled. And we will try it again later tonight, and then we can see what it tastes like. So here we go. We'll pop on in. That one was very easy to open. Let's see if it's easier to get out. It is. Maybe I'm just getting used to this. Alrighty. The name of this one is 333 or 333. 1686 is the date on the top. It's a 5.3% beer. Does not say what kind it is. So, this one I will have to do some research on to see. And actually, maybe we can find it on the side here. So we're going to do a big flippy-doo and see if it says what kind this is here. It might help me here. Alright, so this is a German-style Märzen, actually. So it's, okay. I do enjoy a good Märzen, so this will be pretty good. But I'll need to do a little bit more research on it, like I said, because I don't like lying to you guys. I've retracted some of my statements enough. I really haven't that much. But anyway, I want to get a little bit of background on this, the history of the beer, and what kind of, well, just the history of the beer and the history of the brewery itself. Plus, get some practicing with pronouncing the name so I don't sound too much like a fool. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to get this chilled in the meantime, and then we'll be back in just a little bit to drink some of this good, well, hopefully good, beer. See you in a second, my friends. Hello, everybody. Back again to have this terrific Märzen. I know I committed a cardinal sin earlier by pronouncing it the way I did, but sorry, I did totally screw it up, but I didn't do it on purpose. I did it to see if you guys were paying attention, because I know it's pronounced Märzen. Märzen actually means March, so should give you a little bit of a clue about what this beer really is, because it's a Märzen, and it's a beer that's rich in malt with a balance of clean hop bitterness, similar to that of a Vienna lager. They should give off more of a toasted bread or biscuit-like malt with some complex hop flavors. We'll see if this one does that. Obviously originated in Germany. Märzen literally means March. So what they did is they actually brewed them earlier in the year, springtime, and they aged them and lagered them throughout the year. Märzens are a lot of big traditional Oktoberfest beers. So if you get a lot of Oktoberfest beers, some of them might be Märzens, because it's just, that's how they did it. They brewed them then, aged them, lagered them, whichever one, and they're produced for Oktoberfest. Nowadays, traditionally, Oktoberfest beers are a little more lighter than what we'd expect, but Märzens still count as Oktoberfest. There are some Oktoberfest beers that are still Märzens, especially here in America. Bell's Oktoberfest, for example, is a Märzen. So a lot of the Oktoberfest that we'll have here and sold in the States are of this style. So there's that. Just a little bit of background information on this. It was interesting when I started researching this because I really found out where this name came from. So the real name of this is Jubiläumsbier 333, or 333, you know, German. That literally means anniversary beer. So, it says on the can 1686, as you can see. I'm not sure if you can actually see that, but it says, oops, 1686 at the top. See that? 1686. Anniversary beer. I added 333 to 1686, and it came out to 2019, which is the first time that this beer became available. So, it is rather a new recipe. It is out there. This is another one that is from Nordrhein-Westfalen, Nordrhein-Westfalen in Germany. Another one from there in a town called Rheder. It's from Schloßbrauerei Rheder. And it's a Märzen, like we said. Does not really give much more of information on it outside of the fact that it is 5.7%. Doesn't give any IBUs. They say it's supposed to be a little full in taste, so we will see. And I do like Märzens, so we're going to go ahead and pour this one out. I'll do my on-tap photo really quickly, and then we'll get it going. So here we go. Here goes nothing. Let's see if it will top last night's. That's a great pour right there. I gotta get this photo and then I'll show you guys. Do the pad. Check out that pour. Great color. Great color. I mean, that's exactly what you would expect out of a Märzen right there. So we'll see how the hop bitterness comes into it. You know, these styles are kind of similar to Vienna lagers in a way, but there's a good mixture of it, and well, we're gonna see what comes out of this. So make sure that photo, I'm going to show you guys that photo too, just because I like that photo. So, but of course that's going to be at the end of the video, so I don't even know why I'm bothering doing that. Oh well. So yeah, cheers. Here we go. We're trying the Märzen here. Yep. It does taste like a traditional Märzen would taste. Even so, it's it's a lot more bitter than a lot of the ones, traditional ones that we would have here in the States. You know, like those Oktoberfest beers. Yeah, to me, it's a lot more bitter on the hop side of it, while still remaining smooth. Still has quite, you know, for a beer that's lagered, a fuller body. I'm not gonna really say it's a full body beer, but it still has that going for it. But it's still sweet, smooth, malty, but a little bit intense, especially with those hoppier flavors. Like, it's not like I said, an overbearing hop flavor, but it's still a hop flavor that's enough to really push it out of a traditional group of a lager, as you would say. So, definitely more of the stronger type of Märzens that I've had. And seeing as this is a traditional Märzen that was actually brewed in Germany, I'm going to go with that this is really how that style is generally supposed to be, versus the way we do brew it here in America. That might just be the way I think about it. May or may not be true, but that's just my assumption on it right now. So, yeah. Until I really get my full opinion out there and give it a rating, I'm going to decide I'm going to drink down to about half of it. Because last night, I know I said I was going to give it a 3.5, but I upped it to 3.7 as I was leaving the rating, because as I got lower and lower, some more flavors started coming out. And I know that was explained at the end of that video, but now I'm playing it safe, and I'm going to wait, without wasting too much of your guys' time at least. So, I'm going to see what I can actually get down to here. Yeah. There is that malty, biscuity malt flavor in there, but it balances really well with an intense hop flavor. And I think that's what is making this beer so amazing and not like a traditional Märzen to me. Yeah, like they said on here, it's more full-bodied. I would say it's more of a medium-bodied beer. It's not light like a traditional lager would be, but like I said, this is usually just brewed to be like a stronger ale anyway. It's just lagered and aged afterwards. So, and I shouldn't say stronger, that term was also, I use that term very loosely. To me, the body of the beer doesn't matter as much as the flavor anyway. So when I talk about body, I'm just kind of like, you know, because for some reason it seems like even judging wise, everybody has a different taste when it comes to the body. Just like everybody has different tastes in beer in general. So I'm not going to say this is a full-bodied beer by any means, but the body doesn't care to me. It's the actual flavors that I get out of it. And like I just said, what I'm getting out of this is that you're a bit more hoppier than a traditional Märzen. And I like that. I like that. It's like a marriage of a pale ale almost into a lager, but still conserving a little bit more of that amberish taste that would come out of an Oktoberfest style beer with the malt. So all in all, yeah, I'd give this a 4.0. It goes right up there with that Helles from day one, but not quite enough to pass the Dunkelweizen from the other night. So we got a few more Märzens coming up, it looks like. A few more lagers, smoked beer, pale ale even, and even an IPA, like I said. We got a lot still coming up. Just a regular Dunkel. So it's going to be interesting to see how everything does do at the end. This is a great beer though. If you ever get a chance to have one, go for it. Like I said, 4.0. I'm about to get it checked into Untapped. Not going to select the full one that they recommend. I'm going to select medium because it is more medium bodied. But it's a great tasting beer. So whenever you get the chance, give it a shot. That's just what I'm getting out of it at least. So until next time. Cheers, everybody.